Last season, head coach Todd Simon and company turned around the Bowling Green men's basketball team from 20 losses to 20 wins. However, a new season means more change. When fans see the Orange and Brown play at the Strauss Center this year, there will be 10 new faces on the Bill Frack court. Throughout this 10-part series, we will get to know each new player and person for the Falcons. The first player we will get to know is Preston Squire, a 6-foot, 11-inch sophomore forward who transferred from Salt Lake Community College. Squire describes himself as very reserved.
I hate saying it, but I'm very humble in a sense. I take pride in what I do, but I'm not boastful about anything. Rather, I go out and do it, and if someone asks who it did, I'm not going to be the first person to say, oh, that was me, that was me, that was me. It's just, I did that, yeah.
Off the court, Squire enjoys building scaled models, a hobby of his since high school.
Love building Legos, and then love scale models, specifically of military vehicles or aircraft and stuff like that. I don't just stuff about that. It's very intriguing. I'm not a very artful person, but to sit down and be able to piece something together, I love doing that and be able to just add my own touches to it. It was great.
Squire's parents, his biggest role models, did not push him to play basketball growing up, which he didn't until 6th grade.
They let me kind of find it, discover it myself, which is why I think I have such a deep love and passion for it. But then after I'd found that, they would push me to continue to push myself to see where it could take me.
The BG coaching staff started recruiting Squire, a Utah native, during their time at Southern Utah.
Recruited him when we were at Southern Utah a little bit. He went on his mission, and then he went to Salt Lake Community College and jumped at the opportunity to be able to recruit him. It's about all the right things, about everything we want our program to be about.
Due to this, Squire and the coaching staff have a special relationship.
They're guys I can joke with about oh, I missed this from Utah, and they'll be like, we missed that as well. The big one is they all talk about Swig. It's a soda shop out there that all the coaching staff just loves and they miss, and they want to bring one out here.
It's unbelievably good. So I didn't think I'd like it at first, but that's the one thing I talked with Preston about. I could go for a Swig right now. I'm with it. I'm all for it. If we can get one, I'm in. I know Preston would be too.
Squire doesn't describe his play as flamboyant, but is very skilled for his 6-foot, 11-inch frame.
Not a very flashy game. I go out, I do a lot of the dirty stuff, but then I also do a few things that you wouldn't expect someone from my size to do. I shoot a lot of threes. That's what they had me doing last year at Salt Lake, and it's kind of what the coaching staff loved about me is my ability to space the floor. If you want to compare an NBA player, would be Sam Hauser. That's not a big household name, but if you know Sam Hauser's game, that's very similar to how I play.
Yeah, it's a good comparison. Preston's ability to stretch the floor is going to be something that is going to be really hard for teams to guard, but he can do a lot of different things. Very versatile, but stretching the floor obviously being paramount for him.
Squire labels this year's team as a family and brotherhood and feels at home 1,700 miles away.
This is how we've all been able to come together and have that camaraderie with one another, be able to enjoy each other's company, push each other on the court has been phenomenal. I love that. My favorite thing is it reminds me a lot of my hometown where I grew up, which is Ephraim, Utah, a very small city out in the middle of nowhere, Utah, but it's a college town as well. There's a local junior college, and so kind of having that feel, I've loved. It's been great.
Tyler Kavlitz, Falcon Media Sports Network.